Things could have ended badly, if not for you. Thank you for listening to me, and for all of your help.
Everyone in the scene is now in their sights.
It just leaves her behind. Alright.
Scientifically speaking, terraforming is a more
What was the name of that guy? The contact for the job?
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
I thought I painted this thing black again. Whatever.
Off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
Nah, we get out here. Alright, now where are we going? Talk to Mirror Wolf at the low house. Where the fuck is the low house? Wait. Is... Oh no, okay. I thought I was in the same place. I was gonna say, really?
I picked up something you might be interested in. Ready to head out there? Or did you still need time on your own?
I thought you said...
Talk
Never
to you
mind.
later.
Hi. How you doing?
Ah, that's not what I thought this was. I don't care about any of that.
Is Solomon Coe really all that? Some make it seem like he built the whole damn.
You heard of the
Star
Elios
Collector by
Retreat?
himself.
It's supposed to be some new age healing center for reforming criminals or whatever. Going up in XL 2. I'm not holding my breath.
A man should provide for his family, not drag them down along with him. I've got to do better. Thank God. I thought the Shaw gang was going to kill all the hostages in the bank. You were amazing. Thank you.
I'm just glad everyone made it out alive.
We wouldn't have made it without you. Listen, I have nothing. Less than nothing. My family moved here from Sidonia, hoping for a better life. Sometimes I just feel cursed. And I could live with that if it was just me. But Simone? And little Liv?
Sorry to hear your family's got it so rough.
So many people here look past my family being UC and are just like that. Kind. A real sense of community. I just need a job and we could be happy here. Sorry, you should feel good. Super good about what you did at Galbank. You want to talk about anything?
There's too many people suffering, and not enough hands reaching out to help. Got a moment to hear about the Low House? It mean a lot to me, and to others.
Sure, I can spare a minute.
Good to know there's still some folks who can take an interest in the welfare of others. The Low House is a place where folks down on their luck can get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg or steal. Everything's given with no questions asked, and no favors owed. I run the place. Have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others.
Sounds like you're doing some good work.
Trying to, anyway. Look, I'll be honest with you. We get a little help from some other wealthier folks in the city. But it's barely enough. It takes credits to provide for those in need. And I'm hoping you'll be willing to contribute. If you can spare a few credits, it'll do a lot of good.
Of course, here you go.
Thank you. I don't know if you believe in karma, but I do. I think you just earned yourself some.
Mm-hmm.
Running the
wow.
low house is tough. But those times when we make a real difference, it makes it all worth it.
How are things going?
The weather has been good, so things are good. Ah, if you don't have a home when it gets cold or rainy, that's when it gets rough.
Let me know if there's a way I can help out.
If you're serious, I'm drowning in work. Philborn Agricultural Systems feeds basically everyone in the stretch. Bless the Philborn brothers. But their latest IntelliWheat shipment is late. I'm not worried yet, but getting there. Could you ask Sarah Philborn what the holdup is? Very politely?
So the Philburns do it for
We
free?
buy it at a deep discount, below their costs. I know not everyone approves of Henry getting more into brewing, but I don't care. The whole family has earned my eternal thanks.
Hopefully they aren't cutting off aid.
Not a chance. If there's anything you can do to speed up the wheat delivery, please do it. I'll have more work for you when you get back.
Alright. Oh, fuck.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures.
Solo 37.
Let's be certain to stock up on some extra ammunition before we explore the wilderness around the city.
We'll be fine. Oh. Well, I guess at least there's a nut. That worked out.
Next time a friend comes in, appreciate the expedited customs treatment. Body.
Something for you.
We only use robots for farming. Surely some of that tech we could patent. If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere. Either here or at the factory. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense, kindly leave. They don't need any more encouragement.
That's a weird question, but I'm wondering if it's gonna lead to some interesting conversation. Are things okay between you and your
Dear
husband?
me, no. Weston's a fine man. If anything, that's why I want more from him. He could do even
that is her
greater
husband.
things. If only he could see that.
I thought it was just a random question. Okay, anyways. There's nothing wrong with brewing, just check out any bar in town.
I'm not some stuck-up teetotaler. My problem with the business is more nuanced. Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what I'd call a dreamer or a visionary. He's a practical man, good with ledgers and numbers. His brother Henry's the creative one, but he seems to have lost interest in growing the company, and now all he wants to do is brew beer. Filburn Agricultural Systems could provide the whole of the settled systems with food, not just Aquila City. Seems those two are content to think small.
People have a right to lead their life the way they
I
want.
mean, you're right, of course. But with a little more hard work, so much good can be done. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Anything else?
Mayor Wolf at the Low House sent me about the Intello wheat shipment.
I know, we're late. It's been this whole frustrating episode. Short version, the farming equipment outside the walls needs to be manually rebooted. But the guards aren't going to be able to send people to fix it for days. We're committed to helping the unfortunates on the stretch, but the Ashta are just too dangerous for us to send someone.
How are the Ashta a problem?
You must be new to Aquila City. Outside the city walls are dangerous predators. They've been the bane of colonists from day one. Only well-armed and well-trained people walk outside. Otherwise, they become just the latest statistic.
Fun. What's the long
The
story?
full story would take ages. Henry is supposed to be on top of production issues. But his precious latest batch of beer is at a critical point. Whatever the hell that means. And Aldwin Wright's robots should have been overhauled a month ago. But he's just one man, and all of Aquila needs him pretty much all the time. So, whether we're supposed to or not, Weston and I are handling it.
Amira's going to owe me big time. Tell me what to do to solve this.
You're going to do it? If you get it rebooted, I'll get the harvest going ASAP. We can get the wheat to Amira quick. I'll talk with my husband, but I'm sure we could arrange payment. You'd be helping our business too, after all. Just be careful. Ashta are very dangerous.
All right.
We can't do this alone, Annie. I don't know. He helped with the bank robbery. I'm sure he'll help us. Stranger! Stranger! Come here!
I figured this would be a quest.
I'm Annie Wilcox. You're new in town, aren't you? That means I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah? Well, maybe I'll be keeping my eye on you too.
Nice try. But when I don't want to be seen, I'm like an ashtra in the night.
Nice to meet you.
Is it? Or are you just saying that? See, I work for the Freestar Rangers. I'm the first ever Ranger Surveillance Assistant. And that's not some dumb made-up title. Ranger Emma Wilcox gave it to me. So it's official.
Ranger Emma Wilcox, is she your mother?
That's right. She's a senior ranger, which means she's in charge of me and all the other rangers. Well, except Diego, because he's a senior ranger too. Oh, and the marshal. He's in charge of all the rangers.
What does a ranger surveillance assistant do?
I watch people and listen to them. If I hear something about smuggling or Aurora or gangs, I tell the rangers. It's easy, because no one pays attention to kids. Plus, I know a lot of good hiding places all over the city.
Say you're a snitch. Get lost, kid. Go play or something.
You wish. I don't have time for that. Ranger Alex always says crime doesn't sleep. So us rangers can't let our guard down. That's why I'm always on duty, even when dumb grown-ups don't appreciate what I'm doing. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? Or are you gonna be on my list? My
What
of people
list?
who might be troublemakers, so I have to watch them extra close. You don't want to be on my list.
I follow my own
I
rules.
had a feeling you'd say that. It's like that look in your eye that says, I don't care about the law. Well, if I was you, I'd watch my step around here. Because this Aquila City is under the protection of the Freestar Rangers. Ain't no lawbreaker who can get away from them. Once the Rangers are after you, you're as good as got. Don't say you ain't been warned. Aquila City is just crawling with crime. It's everywhere. And it's up to us Rangers to do something about it.
And Ranger Surveillance Assistants.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping, you know, you can help us break it all open.
Why don't they believe you?
Because they're dumb. I give security whole lists of crimes and leads, and they barely pay attention anymore. I'm practically doing their job for them.
Alright, I'll bite. Tell me what this is about.
Certainly. I was doing
What's
my
this
ranger
about? Sorry.
patrol one day, and there was a suspicious character casing Laredo Arms. I watched him as long as I could, but I had to rush home for bedtime. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed. And he said they were tracking down an inventory discrepancy. I told him about the suspicious stranger, but Mr. Sneed didn't believe him.
Are you sure this character is a thief?
I couldn't prove anything, but the suspect was acting all sorts of funny. He was trying to make sure no one could see him. My mom says you have to listen to your gut in this business. I just know he's a thief.
Tell me you have at least some proof a crime was committed.
I've checked back regularly with Mr. Sneed. Well, up until he told me I'm trespassing. And he said their new inventory system keeps, hiccuping. But it's no hiccup. It's robbery. This case was too big for just one ranger, so I deputized Emily.
I'm an assistant ranger surveillance assistant.
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights. Or like, really late. He's got his own key card. We just need to catch him. Security will believe you.
Wait, he has a key card?
Emily caught him opening the side door one night. That's when we knew for sure we have an actual criminal here.
How did you find all this out?
We did all the things. Crime scene investigated. Witnesses interviewed. And suspect tailed.
You two are quite the little pair of detectives now, aren't you?
I followed the suspect all day. He had no idea.
Can't believe I'm going to help you out on your harebrained scheme.
It's no scheme. You'll see. Best I figure he's there around midnight. We need to wait for him to exit Laredo, then catch him red-handed. We need to bring him to justice.
Helping Anne has been the most exciting thing happening all year. I just know Annie's gonna be a ranger one day, just like her mom.
Yeah.
Should we warn them about the Ashta? We got a big old sign. Danger. If they open up the gate and go out there, it's on their own head. Far afield, they got no idea what they're in for. You want to warn them? You know I don't like talking to strangers. Then you chose a hell of a profession. Mind the danger sign. Ashta will tear you apart if you go wandering outside. Outside is really, really dangerous. You see a danger sign in a kitty city, better know we mean it.
This is gonna be fun. Unless I can sneak right past them, that would be ideal. Whoa. I was detected by something. Damn, that shit was crazy. It's not over yet. I wonder if I should try to kill him from up here. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them. Maybe I should just fucking get the fuck out of here. Except that I'm not done yet, am I? Fuck. Oh shit, that's not good. Okay, yeah, I think I just have to get back to the fucking city. But that's no easy feat when there's fucking monsters everywhere. Oh, fuck. This is sketchy. Ah, yeah, here we go.
Hey, stick to targets that shoot back, okay?
I was. I didn't hit you. I feel like these things probably aren't as dangerous as they make it seem. Considering that other one just kind of ran away. Oh, what the fuck? It's in the middle of town?
Proper founders.
My family came in like 10
Fuck's sakes. Damn. Shit was crazy. I wondered where it went.
I hope Aquila is treating you nicely. Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Aquila City. Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city. As the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile.
The founder?
Ah, that'd be Solomon Coe, who stuck a shovel in the ground right here over 160 years ago. That first settlement grew to become the city you see today. And let me tell you, it was no small hardship to make that dream a reality. Yes, indeed, this place has a proud and noble history. Why, for some of us, it's practically hallowed ground. That's why I like to meet each and every person who comes here, to make sure they know what a special place our city is.
I appreciate that, thanks.
You're more than welcome. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Freestar Collective put great stock in human kindness and generosity of spirit. I like to think that's what sets us apart from our neighbors in the United Colonies. We don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. We rely on each other. I won't pry about what brought you here. That's all of your business and none of mine. However, I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop about the core and Midtown.
Can you tell me about the core?
The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the days of Solomon Coe. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today.
Tell me more about Frank Langston and your problem.
Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanove Manor, and he's the worst, simply the worst. But it's been a problem since the Hassanove family ran out of heirs. There's a no wrong that Cartwrights have been trying to right for decades. And hence, well, I need help.
What's so wrong with Frank Langston?
He's just another slick, rude, neon corporate hack, full of himself and just awful. I mean, the core is history itself. Cads like him don't belong here.
If your credits are good, I might be able to oblige.
Of course, of course. The last Hassanove was Sahar. Sad tale there. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, well, it broke her. She packed up and just plain left the estate. Built some farm far from Aquila City and the protection of its walls. It didn't take long before the Ashta overran the farm, and just like that, no more Hassanoves.
Can you tell me what the Hassanoves or whatever
The Hassanoves were one of the early families that took to making a living in space. Very industrious, mainly miners. They settled planetside in the earliest days of Aquila City. They helped good old Solomon Coe a time or two, but they didn't fare well living in full gravity after a couple of generations in zero-G. Lots of health issues. Eventually, a string of just terrible luck left only lonely old Sahar Hassanove. Poor lady. And those that were healthy kept leaving Aquila. The call of the stars.
Sounds like the poor old Sahara wanted to get out on her own go out on her own
A lot
terms.
of folks thought the same. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashta, and see if she left a will. I swear I'll honor her wishes. Aquila owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the Corps, well, that'll be a bonus.
How will finding her will change anything?
Sahar left no heirs, no instructions. So everything the Hassanovs owned was in limbo. What happened to the estate? Well, you'd have to be a lawyer to make heads or tails of it. But eventually it wound up on the open market. So slick neon corporate shills could grace our community. If she named any heir, we could get the estate back where it belongs. See things made right.
Just tell me where to go.
Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashta, please just don't go. I don't want this whole sordid story to have more tragedy. Be careful. Look out for yourself.
I wasn't done talking to you yet, bro.
Like I said, be careful. I'd rather you forget the whole...
Where can I get a
Hassanov
drink
business.
around here?
You've got a few choices there. The cantina in the Rock is famed throughout the settled systems for serving the best brew that credits can buy. The hitching post ain't been open long, but most folks seem to like it. If you're looking for a quick drink before moving on, give it a try. Aggie's is a bit of an acquired taste, you might say. Folks who prefer a venue that's a little more rough and tumble tend to feel at home there. Like I said, lots of options.
Why does the city need a wall around it?
You really are new around here, aren't you? Aquila's every bit as dangerous as it is beautiful. There are creatures out there that pose a mortal danger to anyone caught out in the open. Foremost among them is the Ashta. They're quick, strong, clever, and damn good hunters. I'd tell you more, but you might not.
Except they run away when you kill one of them.
Thankfully, the wall keeps them out. As long as you stay on the right side of it, you've got nothing to worry about.
What's the tall building in the center of town?
Ah, you must be referring to the Rock. It's home to the largest and oldest cantina in town. That's also where the Council of Governors holds its occasional strategy meetings. As mayor of the city, I have a seat on the council. The Freestar Rangers are headquartered in the upper floors. They've got the best view of the city. I like to think that means they're always keeping an eye on the rest of us. I have to say, I sleep a little easier knowing the Marshal and his Rangers are up there protecting the Freestar Collective.
What about Midtown?
Midtown's where most of the business and trading gets done. It's not as old as the core, because it was built later as the city grew. As the name might suggest, Wallside's the district that runs along the inside of the Great Wall that surrounds the city. It's mostly farmers and other laborers that live down there. They ain't got quite as much space, but it's cheaper, so it all works out. Have a wonderful visit.
Apparently I can't fit through that window now.
Ooh, a long way down.
Took care of the Intello wheat shipment.
That is good news. What was the holdup anyway?
I had to reboot the farming computers.
Oh, that makes sense. Aren't they outside the walls? Wait, you went outside the walls, didn't you? Please, don't risk yourself like that. If anyone got hurt working for the Low House. I hate to ask it, but this next errand should be safe. Easy. Everything runs on charity. And our benefactors, though kind, I think sometimes, well, get sick of seeing me. A new face may ease up the purse strings, or at least save me some errands.
So tell me who to talk to.
So, the mayor, Elias Cartwright, has always been generous to us, but it's been a while since he's donated. Raisha Lands is a huge benefactor. Laredo Firearms has been vital for us. Both of those are routine, more polite reminders, really. The last is a long shot, probably futile, but the Trade Authority is incredibly wealthy, and they have never ever donated to us. If you could convince Duncan Lynch to give us anything, heck, a single credit even, I'd consider it a victory.
I'll do my best.
You are a breath of fresh air. Once you're done with that, come back to me. You take care.
Credits can't really buy you happiness. Hard work and honest living, that's the way to go. My husband and I work hard to feed Aquila City. You might have had a meal with produce we farmed.
Amira, how are you doing?
I can't complain. Someone said something. But the field on crops is damaged.
Yeah, the thresher's program.
The suspect has been at Laredo every night. I've seen him myself. The suspect has been at Laredo every night. I've seen him myself.
Wait. Oh, she's his kid. Okay.
I wish my granddad was still with us. What happened to the Hasanovs never sat right with him. Old Sahar was so sad near the end. But her lawyer would have surely made her draft a will.
I'm here to ask for donations for the Low House.
What day is it? Oh, shoot! I forgot. I'll send over my usual monthly donation to Amira. Truly is a wonder. Then with the building project her and Mr. Tate are planning, there may be a day when the stretch is a distant memory.
inappropriate question to ask, but I'm gonna ask it because I don't give a fuck. It's a game. Is it a donation from the government or you personally?
Well, from me. Unlike the UC, we don't tax our people to death. The city's budget is very tight, so it falls to the community to look after its own.
I guess it's not an inappropriate question. You kind of want to know where your money's going, your tax money. Is he yawning or something? Hello, house appreciates
I'll
it.
talk with the mirror later. I didn't mean to cause any problems. Between thwarting bank robberies and helping the stretch, you have the city's thanks. Truly. If you run into any problems in my town, you come tell me. Actually, tell the Rangers.
Trade authority.
Got something you might be interested in.
The trade authority's always looking for new opportunities. You should talk with Duncan. I handle the boring behind-the-scenes work.
Do you have business with the trade authority? What brings you to the trade authority?
First, let's see if I can sell any junk.
Huh. Down to business then.
No, nothing. Okay.
The trade authority looks to partner with local governments to find mutually beneficial arrangements.
I'm here to ask for donations for the Low House.
The trade authority has a firm policy of not getting involved in internal matters. We're neutral in all affairs of the governments of the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies.
Helping the stretch can improve the trade authority's image.
The trade authority's image is doing quite well already. Thank you very much. I'm done discussing this matter.
Alright. Do you have any special jobs available?
I do have need of a courier. A simple job. The timetable isn't even an issue. But it requires discretion and no questions.
What needs delivery?
That's a question, but it's a simple piece of paper. What's on the paper is for the recipient's eyes alone. We clear?
I'll take the courier job,
Take
though.
this message to the den. There's a trade authority rep there, Marcel. Just give the paper to him. If you could take a roundabout path to get there, that would be best. And that's the last we will speak of this.
Can you tell me more about mission boards and where to find them?
You'll see mission boards typically near starports throughout the settled systems, usually in a bar. Several companies and organizations utilize the mission boards to post one-off jobs for freelancers, like yourself, presumably.
What does the Trade Authority do?
Well, like the name says, we promote and facilitate interstellar trade. I won't bore you with all the minutiae and laws, contracts, regulations, and the like. What I will say is that a steady flow of goods and services from one place to another is vital to the stability and survival of the settled systems. A scarcity of resources would lead to unrest, anarchy, and maybe even war. Nobody wants that.
What's your role with the Trade Authority?
I'm the local representative for the organization. In that capacity, I work with merchants, and business people, and local leaders to make sure trade flows regularly and efficiently to and from the city. With the long lag times of interstellar communication, we wanted to have someone here in person to talk face to face and make quick decisions. After all, the Trade Authority's work is vital to the continued growth and prosperity of Aquila City. Nice to have some civilized conversation.
Where is everybody running from? Where's everybody running from?
Just keep your gun holstered during your stay. You'll be good in my book.
Is everybody running because I left that door open? Now there's a bunch of fucking monsters around there. Probably. I'm gonna close that door.
If we spend too long in this high-gravity environment, we could potentially suffer physiological damage. Things for you.
Might want to steer clear of the stretch. Lots of crime over there.
So we had to clean up
not
the graffiti
enough
on
to
the
do
range.
around here.
Why don't we just close it down? It's not like it gets much use.
I need some place to put the prototypes through their paces. It stays.
But you know Stretch Trash will come back and Lloyd will. Or worse.
Let them. A few beer bottles and graffiti is the least we owe them.
Yes, Miss Lance.
I think you'll find that we carry fine weapons of all kinds here.
Your weapons are made in the city?
Indeed. As a matter of fact, they're made in this very building. You're standing in the storefront of the Laredo Firearms Factory. I designed and manufactured every firearm for sale here. As such, I can offer you my personal assurance they're of the highest quality.
You're the owner of the whole Laredo company? Why are you working here?
When a CEO distances herself from the customers, her decision-making suffers. Here I get to see what matters. What sells, what doesn't, and why. It's invaluable. Plus, it's better than the endless meetings.
I'm here to ask for donations for the Low House.
Oh. So Amira has some help? Good. She's going to work herself into an early grave if she's not careful. Laredo Firearms prides itself in helping out all the residents of Aquila City. I'll send Justin over to deliver our monthly donation.
Not that I'm complaining, but why is Laredo Firearms so
The
generous?
right answer would be a sense of civic responsibility. But the truth? Guilt. To achieve the level of success I have, broken promises, neglected loved ones, and tough calls. Donations like this are a way of making amends.
Your donation is greatly appreciated.
Quite welcome. Is there anything else you want to talk about? You take care.
Yeah, everybody's running from something. I thought this is all my fault. Look at this. Everybody's dying because I let a bunch of fucking ash in or whatever. I should probably go deal with it, eh?
Sarah
Where are they
Feldman
at,
and her
though?
brother-in-law, Henry, going at it again. I had to tell them to keep their act.
Well, there's people running over here.
The Jansen family immigrated here from the UC.
Oh, is it just because they're playing sports or what? Yeah, they're just playing, I think. I don't know where they're, why all those people are running. If there's another Asha here.
The Rangers won't help you out of three-star space.
I've been practicing at the firing range.
See, that guy's still running.
I'm getting out of here!
My brother-in-law just got back from 2 weeks in Paradiso. The place looked amazing, but if I have to look at one more vacation photo, I'm gonna clean his clock.
I just know Annie's gonna be a ranger one day, just like her mom.
I actually met a guy who finished the Red Mile. He lost an eye in the process, but he did walk away with a pile of credits. And I mean, you got 2 eyes, right?
The Cartwrights have been donating to the Low House for generations. Don't let Raisha fool you. She built and owns a powerful corporation. Not that you would know it.
I talked with everyone about the donations.
Elias and Raisha both sent their donations. Thank you. No word from the Trade Authority. I'm sorry I even asked. I like to believe everyone is capable of empathy and compassion, but people like Duncan test my faith.
The Johnsons are good people, Axel.
Do you remember the colony wars? Because I do. I lost kids.
A job's a job.
You are far too modest. Sarah Philborn gave me these credits to give to you for your help with the farm. You more than deserve it.
What about their little one, Liv?
I've had enough of this.
Looks like you don't need any more help then.
Not so fast. I have one more thing for you to do, but I hope it's more of a reward. This is part of the Intelliwit harvest. I'd like you to deliver it to Simone Jansen and her family. I want you to see the fruits of your labors.
I know your type. A free wheeling space ace. Must be nice.
If someone calls me a UC piglet one more time,
I just need a real
swear
chance.
I'm going to punch them
But
in the
there's
eye.
too little opportunity. And it's hard to compete with native Freestar folk. The worst thing is, I could really see loving it here. We just need a chance.
How are things going for you?
Moving out here cost a lot. Now we're barely getting by. It's impossible to save up anything so Liv can have a future. Truth is, I was a fool to think anything would change. Now Simone and I barely talk, and Liv? That's even worse. You know what the worst thing for a parent is? To look into your child's eyes and see pity. That's how you know you've hit rock bottom.
What made you want to leave Sidonia?
Got tired of living under the boot. The UC always tells you what to do and how to do it. If you're down, they want to keep you there. I thought maybe hard work and patience would lead to better things. But it became clear that that was never going to happen. The only way out was to leave the UC behind. So I brought the family here. Things aren't much better. But at least, I don't have the piglets breathing down my neck anymore.
I'd like to help you and your family.
We've been given as much charity as I can stomach. Without the Low House, I mean, there's something, but it's a hell of a thing to ask.
I'm curious what you're talking about.
Remember, you asked. Simone, my wife, has got a cousin, Milena Exelrod. Truthfully, I never much cared for Milena. But she runs freight, and I know her routes sometimes take her this way. Milena is family. Might be she'd do something for her kin. I'm looking for a job, and I'll do anything. Well, anything legal. Milena's United Colonies, like us, and I know she's got problems of her own with Aquila City.
What's her problem with Aquila City?
She clams up the times I've asked. Not even Simone knows. I'm sure she's run afoul of the law somehow. That's kind of how she operates.
I got a ship, shouldn't be a problem to talk to Milena.
You are an answer to our prayers. Milena called Simone yesterday. I'm pretty sure she's still in the system. Just giving me any hope. It's a lot.
Dad keeps saying he's sorry all the time. It's weird. I'm saving up to see the alien extravaganza.
I hope Milena
was
can
so
help us
scared.
out. If you make the trip to her and turn up nothing, I'll feel terrible.
Amira said to expect you. This wheat ensures my family won't go to bed hungry. I genuinely don't know what my family would do without Amira. And you have no idea how much it means.
So Mira delivers this all the time?
She does. Whether rain or shine, she's there for us. Always smiling. Always comforting. I didn't believe in saints before I got to Aquila City. But I do now.
Don't make a big deal out of it.
To the fortunate, this may be table scraps. Less, even. But to us, it's everything. Every single thing. On behalf of my family, of my daughter, bless you.
Nice.
Get up and get ready. All the stars to explore.
All right. All right, I'm gonna call it right there. Later.